Oh yeah, I gotta pay my water bill. Okay, time to get these Strat hangers out. They're going to somewhere in Europe, I forget. Check this out. This is a guitar snake. It's a snake that holds your guitar on the wall. You can kind of see, the pictures online show it better, but you put the body of your guitar sort of on there, and then this kind of holds it up, and the tail, you kind of put that somewhere. You kind of put it like this. So it's like holding the guitar there, and maybe you put this around the neck. But yeah, this is a fun one. I actually sold something to a member of the band Styx, and I'm thinking about sending him one of these, see if he would want to promote it. Time to ship the Euromastics. Got ourselves a little stack here, a little cake. We're gonna take that to Klein's. You use your heart as a weapon, and it hurts like heaven. Wrap it up. We also got something going to the post office. I wanted to be with you alone. Let's do this thing. We did it. Hey, the guy showed up. There's my mail guy. I was kind of just doing this on a lark, but some of these videos are actually kind of starting to get views and stuff. So I think I'm going to work towards getting monetized. I have to have 3,000 public watch hours, which seems like a lot, but I already have 78, and I basically just started this. So that's a thing. Do you think I really wasn't gonna get coffee today? I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a guy named Damon John. He's the founder of Fubu and a bunch of other stuff. He's on Shark Tank. He's kind of a well-known guy. But he wrote a book called The Power of Broke, and it's something I think about a lot. The basic idea is like somebody who started their business from nothing, started with kind of no money. They think of cost-effective solutions. So sometimes, even though he's a multi-millionaire and everything, he thinks like, how would I solve this problem if I like had no money? And that's something that has inspired me quite a bit. That's where the dinosaur head comes from. It's like, yeah, I could spend like a bunch of money paying some advertising company or something to optimize ads, or, I mean, you know, there's just a lot of ways you can sink money into advertising, or you could just buy a dinosaur head. So that's what I did. Man, I wish I would have been videoing. I pulled up and they're like cold brew with cream, and I'm like, you know what? I caught her drinking my coffee. Shot her around town now. Seriously though, I just saw a version of Hey Joe that's on YouTube. There's this channel called Beat Club. Beat Club was this German TV show that was in the 60s and 70s. They're the ones that did a lot of those psychedelic band videos that you see sometimes. But anyway, Jimi Hendrix did a couple of episodes of that. And his episode where he plays Hey Joe with Mitch Mitchell and whoever the bassist is, I forget. It was really, really incredible. I mean, I know that saying like Jimi Hendrix was incredible is like the least hot take. It's the least hot music take you could possibly give, but like, it was really good. You gotta check it out. Hot take: the Van Hagar era is nowhere near as bad as people act like it is. I mean, think about it. Right now, best of both worlds. Why can't this be love? I just don't think anybody that likes the original Van Halen just doesn't get to say that those songs aren't like pretty good, okay? Back at the shop. This seems to work. this is the best thing I've ever figured out about what to do with the remnants at the end of spools. We've got a bunch of them. Also, this is dry. This may look horrible, but this is an extremely strong way to repair the pitcher of a blender. So there's those. Now to just do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I just did a thing on social media where I'm giving away a bunch of free sharks. I might do that on here as well, but yeah, like 5 people came through and they're getting free sharks from me. That's pretty fun. Remember the D20 that messed up this morning? That's this printer. And I said it was a clog, and that's what it looks like. That is what a clog looks like. So that was the correct diagnosis. Okay, so if this is fixed, what we should see is that filament very easily pushes through the hot nozzle. That is what we see. Yep. You can kind of feel how easy it is. It should be kind of effortless if you did it right. I think now we're actually going to print the coffee cup on this one. This one, yeah, right here. It's doing pretty well with the D20s. It's printed 2 of them perfectly, and all the stuff before that I think was perfect, or maybe there was one where the filament broke or something, but it's done pretty good. So I think we need 1 or 2 more D20s. We're just gonna do it on this printer. There we go, printing beautifully. Crazily enough, somebody just messaged me and sent me one of these songs. This is Yes Talk, Yes's 1994 album. Interestingly, I actually kind of have a connection to it. My dad was in a band, a Christian vocal band in the 90s called For Him. Some of you older people might remember, I don't know. John Anderson from the band Yes actually did a song with them, even though he's not like a Christian. He's kind of one of those new agey hippie people that kind of believes everything. Great singer. And he did a track with them, and that was around the time he did this album. And Yes Talk, interestingly, even though it's still progressive rock, is very influenced by Christian music aesthetics. You can kind of hear it. So if you ever wondered what like 90s Christian music would sound like if it was done by a prog band, Yes Talk is like the thing to listen to. While I was out, I went to this place called Ollie's, and they had this bad boy for only 20 bucks. It's got a glass pitcher, and it's 700 watts. Oh yeah, it's got the good connector too. Maybe most high-powered blenders use that connector. I made this custom green skull trash can for somebody. Turned out pretty good. I think I'm going to take pictures with it and make it a product. I think we're gonna go dinosaur head on this one. Well, that's about it for today. Thanks everybody for watching, and subscribe.